Alright, welcome back to Timoteo TV. We had another great week, even though it was really windy. Rain held off though, so we got all our games in, and like I said, we had some great games. So as you know, I'm Nate, referee, and I got a crew here. They're going to break down some games for us.
My name is Rob. I'm the coach for the Titans.
My name is Misael Marrero. I coach the Raiders.
My name is Matthew. I'm a wide receiver from the Vikings.
My name is Nasser Hernandez. I'm quarterback for the Colts.
My name is Kill, professional pitcher.
for the Eagles. Alright. So our first game, we had 3:30. It was Cardinals versus Redskins. Redskins, for some reason, don't like to win big. They like to make it close, but they squeaked this one out this time, winning 26-25 in OT. Player of the game, Redskins stats, something was up with them. So player of the game was actually a Cardinals player, Tanya Johnson, because he had 10 catches, 3 touchdowns, and 2 tackles. But like I said, Redskins came on top. Rob, can you talk about that?
I was watching the beginning of the game. The Redskins had it in the bag. You know, they won, but they had it in the bag. They were beating them by at least like 3 or 4 touchdowns. By halftime, came around. The Cardinals didn't give up. You know, they're 3-1. They're trying to show, you know, they're a big team in the league. They wanted to show what they had, but they couldn't pull it off. I guess it might have been the win factor going the wrong way or opposite way, but the Cardinals couldn't pull off. They went in overtime, and the Skins did their thing, and they made sure they finished this game to keep their hopes in the playoffs. So the Skins came up, and that's how the game went.
Yeah, so it's really important for the Redskins as they're fighting for that 8th position in the playoffs. So our next game, 3:30 game, was 49ers versus Eagles. 49ers looking for their first win. Fortunately, it did not happen this week. They got whooped on by the Eagles 44-12. Louis Papon was the player of the game with 5 catches, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and 1 tackle. Montrez, can you share a little bit about that game?
Man, this game was freaking crazy. Like we was thinking I thought we were gonna lose because we was a little bit too cocky, but it was crazy. Like I said, first quarter we rocked them, second quarter we rocked them, but as soon as the ones came out, they just scored. I was so upset. I ain't getting no catches, but I was so happy. That's my team. I was happy. He got me a little flag grabbing, pitched the ball. It was hype when I was hiking it. It was freaking crazy.
All right. So some detailed analysis right there. All right. So like I said, Eagles ended up winning that game 44-12. 5 o'clock games, we had Raiders versus Packers. It was a tight game, but Packers ended up pulling it out 27-13. Killer was the player of the game. He had 6 catches, 2 touchdowns, 3 tackles, and 3 sacks, which is a leading in sacks, I believe, now. And Mies, can you talk a little bit about that game?
Yeah, the win was a real big factor in this game. In the first half, the Packers had the win. They were driving. They scored 27 points in the first half. The Raiders' defense was kind of down a little bit, but second half, Raiders started coming back. We scored 2 touchdowns. Then let the Packers score none, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough.
All right, so then our next 5 o'clock game was the Titans versus the Saints. This was a tight game. Came down to the wire. Titans ended up pulling it out 25-18. The player of the game was Spencer for the Titans with 2 catches, 1 touchdown, 5 tackles, and 2 picks. Nelson, can you talk a little bit about that game for us?
I was at the game kind of in the second half of the game, but majority, everybody said the win was a big factor in this game, and Saints was on top, Titans was on top, back to back, and the Titans came on top by a touchdown.
All right. So then our 6:30 games, we had the Steelers versus the Bears. Painful loss for the Steelers as the Bears pull out another game somehow, winning 32-31. Player of the game was Antoine Laster, 14 catches, 4 TDs, and 3 tackles. Rob, can you talk about that?
The Steelers had that in the game. They just broke down the end. The Bears, they come at the last minute and they show it. You know, I'm not hating on them anymore. They're doing their thing. They're throwing it deep. They had a new quarterback this week, so it's something different. The win was a factor again, but somehow the Bears came back. I think they had 4 minutes left in the game, and the Bears came and took the lead, and then their defense stepped it up and won the game for them. So congratulations to the Bears all the way.
All right, you definitely can learn from these weeks that the Bears, if you get a big lead on them, do not let up because they will come back, as we can tell. Our final game at 6:30 was Colts versus Vikings, voted the game of the week coming into it, but it really wasn't because the Vikings ended up blowing the Colts out 44-13. Demetrius McCall was the player of the game with 5 TD passes and 2 tackles. Matthew, can you talk about that game?
My man Dimitri was balling, yo. I seen him like this, and I was like, yo, pass me, but he ain't pass me. But you know what? It was all good, you know what I mean? Because, you know, we won. See, Dimitri's nice like that. But when I seen this man right here, you know, I seen him stumbling like that, and I seen him, yo, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get you, and he said, no, snap. You know, but yo, we won, you know what I mean, we too nice like that, but, you know what I mean, I'd like to thank Demetrius for helping us win this game, and like this thing. You know what I mean, because without him, we're nothing. But we won.
Dramatic. The game was pretty boring, but that was dramatic. So, but the big thing we got to talk about this week is we had divisions, Peace Against Justice. Peace is making a big case to say that they are the toughest conference, or division, coming out winning 5 out of the 6 games this week. Last time they won 4 out of 2. Bringing it, 9-3 Peace Division is. So I think they're making a pretty clear statement who the best division is. There'll be one more shot in 2 weeks where the divisions play each other for the Justice to redeem themselves. But thanks for joining us for another episode of Timoteo TV, and hopefully you'll come out and check out some of the games in person, and we'll see you on the field.
We'll be here next week. Don't worry about it.
Yeah!